The Spartan 300, a cosmic clash at Thermopylae. Welcome! Today we dive into Leonidas and the Spartan 300 at Thermopylae. Picture this, 480 BC. The mighty Persian Empire clashing with a small band of Greek warriors in a narrow pass. Get ready to uncover fascinating facts about this legendary last stand. Leonidas, a Spartan king, is born. Leonidas, often portrayed as a grizzled veteran, ascended to the throne late in life. Born into the Aegeid dynasty, one of Sparta's two royal families, Leonidas wasn't initially destined to rule. This dual kingship was unique in ancient Greece, reflecting Sparta's militaristic society. Growing up, physical prowess and martial skill were paramount. These qualities were tested when Xerxes, king of Persia, set his sights on Greece. The Agoge, forged in fire. To understand the Spartans, you need to understand the Agoge, their brutal training system. At 7, Spartan boys were taken from their families and thrust into rigorous training, strict discipline, and constant competition. It wasn't just about creating soldiers, it was about forging a collective identity, a brotherhood. The Agoge instilled in Spartans superhuman endurance and a willingness to face death without flinching. A house divided Greece on the brink. Ancient Greece wasn't a unified nation-state. It was a collection of independent city-states, each with its own government and laws. This fragmentation made uniting against Persia a daunting task. Yet, in the face of the Persian threat, they knew they had to unite, at least temporarily. Chapter 4. The Persian Behemoth. The Persian Empire was the largest the world had ever seen. Xerxes commanded a massive army, drawn from every corner of his empire. He intended to make Greece part of his vast empire, crushing any resistance. Chapter 5. Thermopylae, the Hot Gates. The stage for this epic clash was set at Thermopylae, a narrow pass aptly named the Hot Gates. It was a natural choke point, funneling the Persian army into a confined space. For the Greeks, Thermopylae offered a strategic advantage to negate the Persians' superior numbers. Here, Leonidas and his 300 Spartans, with Greek allies, made their stand. Chapter 6. The Spartan Shield Wall, an Impenetrable Force. The Spartan army was unmatched in the ancient world. At its core were hoplites, heavily armed infantrymen fighting as one unit. Their overlapping shields created a nearly impenetrable barrier. Chapter 7. Standing Shoulder to Shoulder, the Greek Alliance. While the 300 Spartans are the most famous at Thermopylae, they weren't alone. About 700 Thespians, fiercely independent Greeks, chose to stand with Leonidas. Their sacrifice is a testament to the courage of the Greeks. Chapter 8. The Persian Horde, a multitude of warriors. The Persian army was a sight to behold, a vast tapestry of warriors from every corner of Xerxes' empire, a truly multinational force, united under the Persian Empire. Coordinating such a vast army was a logistical nightmare, playing a role in the drama at Thermopylae. Chapter 9. Clash of Titans, the First Wave. The first 2 days of the battle were brutal. The Persians, confident in their numbers, launched wave after wave of attacks, only to be met by the unyielding Spartan shield wall. The Greeks fought with ferocity, repelling every Persian assault. Chapter 10. Trapped by Geography. The Terrain of Thermopylae. The Battle of Thermopylae wasn't just a clash of armies, it was a battle against geography. The narrow pass, flanked by mountains and the Aegean Sea, became a crucible where courage and desperation collided. The Greeks, outnumbered but not outmatched, used the terrain to their advantage. Chapter 11. The Spartan Phalanx, a Symphony of Destruction. The Spartan Phalanx was more than just a formation. It was a living, breathing organism. They moved as one, their discipline honed over years of brutal practice. At Thermopylae, the Phalanx repelled wave after wave of Persian attacks. Chapter 12. Xerxes' Frustration, the Impenetrable Wall. For 2 days, Xerxes, the self-proclaimed king of kings, watched in frustration as his invincible army was held at bay by a handful of Greeks. He expected a swift victory, a demonstration of Persian might that would cow Greece into submission. Instead, he met defiance with courage that bordered on insanity. Chapter 13. The Betrayal, a Path Through the Mountains. The tide of the battle turned on the third day, not through might, but treachery. A Greek named Ephialtes, lured by Persian gold, revealed a secret path bypassing Greek defenses. Ephialtes' betrayal sealed the Spartans' fate, but their courage echoed through the ages. Chapter 14. The Last Stand, a Valhallan End. Leonidas, informed of the Persian flanking maneuver, knew all hope was lost. He dismissed most of the Greek contingent, urging them to live to fight another day. But Leonidas and his 300 Spartans, bound by duty and honor, chose to remain. They would make their final stand on a small hill, selling their lives dearly. Chapter 15. Leonidas Falls, a King's Sacrifice. The air was thick with the clash of steel and the roar of battle. Leonidas, pierced by countless wounds, fought on, a beacon of defiance. He was a king, a warrior, a symbol of Spartan courage, but even the bravest heart cannot withstand fate. The Battle of Thermopylae was a Persian victory, but it came at a terrible cost. The narrow pass was littered with the dead, a testament to the ferocity of the fighting. Xerxes had won, but the Spartan sacrifice bought precious time for the Greeks. Thermopylae, though a defeat, planted the seeds of future Greek victory. The stand of the 300 Spartans at Thermopylae became a symbol of courage, sacrifice, and the indomitable spirit of the Greeks. Though defeated, their bravery resonated throughout Greece, inspiring others to resist the Persian invaders. The Battle of Thermopylae transcended a simple military engagement. It became a touchstone for Greek identity. It was a reminder that even in defeat, there could be honor, and that the fight for freedom was a fight worth dying for. The Greco-Persian Wars raged on, a clash of civilizations shaping the ancient world. The Greek victory at Salamis shattered the Persian fleet, proving a turning point. United, the Greeks pushed back the invaders. At Plataea, a combined Greek force decisively defeated the Persians, ending their invasion. Immortals in art and culture. The Spartan Myth. The Battle of Thermopylae and the heroic stand of the Spartan 300 have captivated imaginations for centuries. From ancient Greek historians like Herodotus to modern filmmakers, Spartans are archetypes of courage and sacrifice. Their story is retold, each generation finding new meaning in their defiance. Chapter 20. Herodotus, Chronicler of the Clash. Herodotus, the father of history, details the Battle of Thermopylae in the histories. He chronicles the events, key players, strategies, and the sacrifice of the Spartan 300. His vivid prose brings the battle to life, showcasing the power of the written word. A separating fact from fiction: the 300 effect. The 2007 film 300, visually stunning and entertaining, takes liberties with the historical record. While the film captures the spirit of courage and sacrifice, it's important to separate fact from fiction. Thermopylae was a real battle with real consequences, and the bravery of those who fought should not be overshadowed by Hollywood. Archaeological excavations at Thermopylae have unearthed a wealth of artifacts that shed light on the battle and the lives of those who fought there. Broken spears, dented helmets, and shattered pottery shards paint a vivid picture of the violence on that narrow strip of land. The discovery of human remains, including Spartan and Persian soldiers, provides a poignant reminder of the human cost of war. These findings help ground the legend of Thermopylae in historical reality. Chapter 23. Remembering the Fallen Monuments to Courage. The Battle of Thermopylae and the Spartan 300 are commemorated in monuments worldwide. Leonidas' statue stands defiantly, reminding us of Spartan courage and their enduring legacy. These monuments are more than tourist attractions. They are places of remembrance. Echoes in military history. Lessons from the past. The Battle of Thermopylae has been studied for centuries. Its lessons in tactics, leadership, and terrain still relevant today. The Spartans' phalanx formation, discipline, and use of narrow terrain offer valuable insights into warfare. Thermopylae reminds us that even advanced armies can be vulnerable to well-trained opponents. An enduring symbol, courage beyond measure. The Spartan 300 are synonymous with courage, sacrifice, and the fight for freedom. Their story, passed down through generations, inspires awe and admiration. Their sacrifice at Thermopylae reminds us that even against insurmountable odds, the human spirit can triumph. Until next time, keep exploring. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about Leonidas and the Spartan 300, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights. Keep exploring, keep asking questions, and keep the spirit of curiosity alive. See you next time.